Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on the WRC career mode, and this video is actually going to be the last one, not of the career mode, but it's going to be the one that after this I'm taking a slight break, probably a 1 week or a 2 week break from the WRC career mode to focus a little bit more on some different content I want to make, probably a bit of F1 2020, probably a bit of Dare Rally 2.0, and as well I want to actually train for the WRC 9 esports, and probably I could stream my training for that event if you're really interested in that. And if you really want me to do that, then comment down below if you want me to do that, as well as I'm going to be streaming my races for the F Factor 2 League. So a little bit of a different content, but this WRC career will be back eventually. If you want to stay tuned to all the content of this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring that bell to get notifications for anything I do on this channel, and yeah, hopefully you can be part of this nice little racing journey we got going on here on this channel. But obviously starting off this episode with a maintenance event as we're getting ready for the final rally. Oh god. Okay, this is the worst location for a maintenance event, I'm just telling you. One of the most challenging stages for a maintenance event, but Jesus Christ, okay. I'm just crashing all over the place here. Not the best of warming up for Japan, if I'm being honest, but what matters is that we can have a the full condition on the car, and yeah, that's pretty much all about. This could well and truly be my last rally with the Ford Fiesta, because on the esports I'm going to be using the Yaris, and in terms of the career mode I'm not really sure if I'm going to sign for M Sport or Toyota. It really depends on the contract offers we're going to be getting. But Japanese Rally, the third new location on this game. Bear in mind we haven't won on any of the new locations. We haven't won in Kenya and we haven't won in New Zealand. So this is my last chance to actually get a victory on my first season on the WRC category and win our first ever rally on a new location. Japan, in general, probably my best location in terms of speed. Not my favorite one, but my best location. I like tarmac, as you may already know, and I really like the Japanese stages. But as you can see here on day one, we got two short stages, but they're gonna be rainy. Rainy conditions here in Japan on tarmac. I have no idea how well this could go, but I'm honestly just gonna give it my best shot as always. I tend to do very well around these stages, and that's what I'm gonna keep in mind pretty much, and just give it my best shot as always. This could be the day, I've already told you, this could be the day that I will say goodbye to this beautiful car. And you know, it served as the World Championship, the Ford Fiesta, even one rally before the finale. If you haven't watched that video, go and check it out. The previous episode in Wales, we actually secured the WRC title, which is quite crazy in my opinion. To win our second consecutive championship. Last season we won the WRC 2 championship, and I just knew it. Like I remember me saying from the WRC 3 season that next time we're going to struggle with the WRC 2 championship. We won that, and then we were obviously promoted to the WRC championship, and we won this championship fairly easily, if you could ask me. But we'll do the review of the season after this rally. For the time being, we're here on the first stage of the Japanese rally. As you can see, horrendous conditions with the rain. What can you do? You just gotta try and just give it our best shot in these conditions. Obviously dry conditions would help me massively, but for the time being it's gonna be these wet conditions. I think it's gonna be dry by the end of the fifth stage here on day one, but hopefully day 2 can be a dry day. As you can see, 1.8 seconds slower. I'm not really expecting too much here in the rain. We gotta be a little bit cautious, not too aggressive and all that, you know.
Right 4, keep in 200. Flat left into flat right. And left 6 into flat right. Flat left.
Oh, come on, a slight mistake here. Slightly touching the wall there on the left hand side. I thought this could have been a very good sector there with some high speed corners, as the rain has stopped and the sun is starting to shine now. But we've got slightly bodywork damage. Full speed now, and we've got a right hairpin coming up as we gain some time despite the contact there. The gap is down to 1.7 seconds. It could have been even better. had we not made that contact there.
Right 4, keep in. And
2
left
more
5,
sectors to
keep
go.
into
This
right
could
5,
be
tightens,
quite a
30.
decent result. I love the graphics of
Right 4, brake
on the
into left
tarmac
4, keep in,
with
100.
the rain that is just there, you know, the paddles and all that.
Caution,
Absolutely
hard
love it.
brake for acute
That
hairpin
slight
left,
contact is
50
going to
left,
damage the
short,
car
brake, keep right into left 3
quite a
short,
lot.
into right
So I
3
was
short,
just
keep right,
admiring the
50,
graphics there.
brake, left 3 short,
Oh god,
keep
I'm
in,
just
into
messing
right
it up
3
now.
short,
Jesus,
keep in,
I hate this
50,
section.
left 3 short, small
Suspension
cut,
damage,
into right
brake
6,
damage,
keep in,
engine
60,
damage and turbo damage. You couldn't ask for anything
last
more
kicks, 70.
from this first stage. Hopefully it's not that serious though, because the contact wasn't even that bad. I have no idea how we got yellow indicators on almost everything at this point. But now we probably lost a lot of time on this split, and we just gotta be a little bit more cautious because we've got one more stage to go and you shouldn't really have such a badly damaged car into the next one.
Brake, right 2 medium, opens, keep left 80. Left 3 tightens 2 and right 3 long, keep right over finish.
We obviously didn't crash, and we're just running away now with this stage. We're probably not going to win, even though we had one very good split. The car isn't looking at its best, and we crashed quite a bit there, but we damaged the car quite massively for some weird reason. Overall third, we're back to normal with Tanak first and Thierry Neville second, with just 6 tenths off Neville, which probably is going to be our biggest rival in this one. But starting now the second stage, it's the same one on reverse if I'm not mistaken, and it's obviously rainy conditions again. The car seems to be badly damaged, but in terms of like handling, it's pretty much the same. Nothing really has changed, and I bet we're not going to have any huge issues in this stage if we not cross any further, so that the car can remain in the same condition.
Into hard brake and hairpin left, small cut. And flat left into right 3, small cut. Into square left, small cut, 80. Left 4, 100. Right 3, brake into square left, 80.
Lovely little section there, just very nice flow in the stages, as we're now through some high speed corners now, through the foresters with 2.1 seconds faster. This could really give us the lead now, as we're exiting day 1. That was very scary there. But yeah, it would be quite nice to get the lead at the end of day 1. We'll see about that though, it's just the start of this stage.
Right 4, small cut, and left 5, short. And left 6 into right 6, short, 100. Right 6 and left 5, tightens 4, long. Into flat right, tightens 5, short, and left 6, 100.
We're actually losing quite some time there in this last 2 sectors. The gap, the advantage I've had has dropped down to 8 tenths, which certainly isn't ideal. But there's nothing really we can do. I'm not really like, even feel like I'm driving slowly. It's just that we probably are losing just some kind of speed there as we make our first ever mistake there in this stage. Just as I was trying to push a little bit more and rebuild the advantage we had. Remember, we went from 2.1 seconds to 8 tenths, so it hasn't been the best of stages so far.
Brake into left 4, into right 3. And right 3 short, don't cut, into right 3 tightens, into left 4, small cut, 50. Caution, brake, square right at junction.
There we go, that was a good sector despite the contact there with the wall. 2.3 seconds. Back to the gap we had on sector 1, and even better, one more sector to go. Let's see, can we extend our advantage?
Caution, square left, don't cut, and right 3 short, and square left at junction, 80.
I mean, the graphics on the road fairly impressive. It's just I don't know, I've never paid attention to it, but I think in Germany it's exactly the same. I feel like here it's a little bit different, a little bit better. By the way, last couple of corners, got some flat out corners now. If you're brave enough, you can go flat out through there. And we are brave enough to go flat out and across the finish line to set a 4.5.7, and that is going to actually give us a great lead of 3.9 seconds from Thierry Neuville and 7.5 from Moit Tanak, and obviously it's going to give us obviously the lead here in the Japanese rally already from day one, and that's exactly what I was expecting to happen here in Japan. Obviously one of my best performing rallies. 3.3 seconds ahead of Neuville, 3.7 ahead of Tanak. Let's just go to the motorhome now, repair the car, and get ready for day number 2. And as you can see, yet again, actually the first short stage is going to be all shiny and all that, but the next stage, which is actually the epic stage, the Sitara stage, and for anyone wondering, I've got a great video on the Sitara stage where I just spread my love for WRC9, but it's not the reverse one, it's a normal one, and I've actually set a top 5 leaderboard time there, if I'm not mistaken. But about that stage, we're actually going to have 43% chance of rain by the end of it, but it's actually for the next stage. This one right here, a short stage, and I bet we can do very well around here. It's my first ever time on dry conditions here in Japan, and hopefully it can be even better than the 2 previous ones, and probably a dominant stage, I'm going to hope it's going to be. These leaves actually, for wondering, it's not just for aesthetic reasons there, they actually make you lose the grip a lot. Look at that, the car is actually sliding there, so make contact with the barrier. When you go over these leaves, there's literally so much. The car's literally sliding, you have no control over it, it's like you're driving on ice. Might be a bit unrealistic, but it adds up to the immersion of the Japanese stages, in my opinion. There's a bit of character into them, and I would love more sections to have these kind of leaves to make it a little bit more challenging and difficult. Probably for the next game. A few contacts here and there, but we're still 5 tenths faster into split number 1. We're going to improve massively as we go now through the toughest section. We're not going to make any contact because we need to not damage the car before the epic stage. It's a 22 kilometer stage, the next one, remember that. And we need the car to be in perfect shape. We're just exiting that section without damaging the car. Not the best of hairpins. Didn't have the flow there, lost a lot of speed, a lot of momentum.
Left 4, keep in, into right 4, 30. Left 3, keep in, into right 5, 80. Caution, brake right 4 short, over crest, into left 1, opens, 200.
We'll take that, not the best of hairpins, but still.
Flat left, into flat
somehow
right,
we
300.
went out of that hairpin alive, as we even increased the gap there, just by a little bit, 7 tenths now it is. It's like a fairly close competition there.
Left 3 medium, keep in, and flat right long. Long cut over bridge, into right 6, 150. Right 6, keep in, and caution, brake for right 3 tight.
Slight mistake, I could well and truly fall into the water there and just destroy the car.
Left 2 tight
And
long,
just destroy
keep in,
this stage as a
150.
whole. That's why I love Japan. It's such an amazing location, just
Right 2
probably
tight
the best
medium,
tarmac
and
rally.
left
But as
3
you can see there, we lost the advantage that we had on the previous sector. And now with a good sector, gap is down to 2 tenths, so we're still in it to win this stage, even though it doesn't really matter if we lose by such a small margin. What that matters is to be as close as we can to the competition, but stage victory is never something I'm not going to take. Oh, come on, man. Stupid mistake there. Turned it way too early there. Not the best of final sectors due to that. Bit clumsy. That is probably not going to allow us to win this stage. Ooh, the leaves just make me understeer and just lose the back end so much. Last couple of corners. Into a fast left-hander. We're going to be cautious there as much as we can. Nice and easy. A 4:19.5 in the stage of day 2, and it's actually 8 tenths slower than Moit Tanak, who wins another stage, his second stage victory so far in Japan. He seems to be back at it, pushing quite a bit. We're ahead of the Neville, which means we're going to be getting a bit of time on Neville, but Tanak is closing down the gap as he's now 2.9 seconds off the pace, and 3.5 is actually Thierry Neville. Sebastian Loeb down to 4th with a 23-second gap. Not ideal for the Frenchman, so it's a three-way fight for the victory here in Japan as we're away now for the Citara reverse stage. A 22-kilometer stage, as you can see on the top left-hand corner of the screen. And yeah, probably the biggest challenge on this year's WRC9 game. Last year was probably Argentina. This time, in my opinion, is the Citara stage in Japan. I've never actually driven the reverse one, so this is my first time around the reverse one. I've driven the proper one, and I've actually set a very good leaderboard time. But about the reverse one, I have no idea how it is, and we're also going to be having rain by the end of it, so it's really going to be a very, very exciting stage for us, this one. Let's see how Fiesta can handle this one.
Caution, brake, right 3 long, 80. Caution, brake, left 2 short, don't cut, 100. Left 6, 200. Caution, brake, left 3 narrows over bridge, into right 3, opens, keep in, 100. Right 4, keep in, and caution, hard brake for left 2, 50. Right 3, keep into left 4, opens, 100. Caution, hairpin left, opens, 100. Flat right, into caution, brake, left 3, keep in. Into brake, right 3, keep in, 50. Left 2 long, 100. Caution, brake, right 3, into left 3, small cut, keep left, 80. Caution, kinks at junction, 100. Right 4, keep in, 200. Flat left, into flat right. And left 6, into flat right. Flat left long, and right 6 long, 200. Crest, keep middle, 250. Left 6, keep in, and flat right, 150. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin
203
right,
kilometers per hour. That was absolutely insane. That speed was, and this is without a setup. I don't know what kind of top speed we can reach with the setup, but we're going to be learning very soon with the esports sort of thing, because I'm going to be using the WRC setups there in that competition. But so far I feel like we've had a 6-second gap on the split one, and now a 9.6-second gap already from the second split. And you know, I didn't want to say that I'm going to dominate the epic stage, because I said that even in Wales, and we managed to miss out by 30 seconds on that stage, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas, you know, we tend to win the epic stages, but I'm not really like, still like, it's the AI not being good sometimes on the epic stage, and sometimes being very good. But in this occasion, in this case, it seems like we're having a very good epic stage, even though it's a little bit clumsy here and there. I've made contact with the barrier here and there, but it's just the consequences of pushing like way too much, and I'm pushing quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to find the limits here. Remember, I've actually set a little more time around the proper Citara stage. I have some high expectations for myself around this one, even though it's the reverse one. So I just gotta perform, just for my own good.
Brake, right 2 medium, opens, keep left, 80. Left 3 tightens 2, and right 3 long. And right 2, 80. Hairpin left, 150. Left 3, small cut, 150. Hairpin right, small cut, 80. Left 4 long, tightens into right 5, 30. Right 3, tightens at junction,
Slight
30.
damage on the engine, as I've just
Flat
noticed.
left into flat right,
We're
30.
23 seconds ahead there. We're just having a fun.
Right into left 4,
It's just
into
fun
right 3.
how good, how enjoyable the driving
And
is
right
on
3
tarmac
short,
on
don't cut, into
WRC9.
right 3 tight,
Tarmac
into left 4,
physics
small
are
cut,
just
50.
insane on this game, and especially these stages, I absolutely love them. As much as I make mistakes here and there, we still like have a huge advantage, and we're driving fairly decently.
Right 4 tightens,
Mistakes
and
are
left
always
3
going to
into
happen.
right 3.
If you don't really have a lot of practice, you're
And left
going
6
in
tightens,
all out,
100.
like full speed and all that. But yeah, so far so good, not a lot of damage, and it's just
Caution, square left, don't cut, and
normal
right 3 short,
wear
square left at
of
junction,
on
80.
the engine. Nothing too serious to worry about.
Square left at
Entry
junction,
there,
small
bit
cut,
risky.
middle 50.
The rain has started, and
Left 3 is
obviously
caution, right
whole
2,
different
don't
link
cut,
now.
narrows, opens long.
Handling is different, bit on the steering, weird on the brakes. You can see it already. We probably lost our rear wing there with
And
that
left 3
contact
medium and flat
on the
right
rear.
medium, 70.
We're still gaining time though, 28 seconds ahead. Seems like a fairly
Right 3
dominant
opens and
performance so
tightens,
far, unless
50.
the rain can change things up. Which it seems like it can. I'm not feeling very confident
Left
at the
3
moment
narrows and left 5
with
into
these
right
raining
5.
conditions. Feels a bit on the steering, like I'm fighting
Into
with the
caution,
car.
left 2, and caution,
From
acute
what I
hairpin
was
right,
with the
very
dry
narrow.
conditions, just absolutely smashing it,
Right
going
3
full
on
speed
camber,
and
left 4 cut.
without mercy on the tires on the car. Now you got to be very careful under these conditions.
Right 5 opens and flat left tightens 3, small cut at junction into flat left 50. And caution, flat right for acute hairpin left, widens at junction 40. Flat left into right 5, keep in, into left 6, 100. Right 3, big cut, into left 6, 30. Left 4 opens and right 4 cut, 50.
Oh, I've run wide. Oh, I'm very lucky. I am very, very lucky that we don't have a puncture
Left
after
4,
that.
500 in
I
the
literally
tunnel.
just crossed into the rock there on the right rear. I felt that very badly on my wheel there. And my tires probably
left,
felt that.
200.
Suspension damage, turbo damage, and at this point I was
And
like,
left 3
hey,
into
there's
right
no need
5
to
into
push,
left
let's
3.
just don't risk the win here on this stage. We already had you can see me driving like a
Into right 4,
grandmother and
30,
still
keep
crossing
left.
all over the place there.
Right 3, keep in,
The
30.
conditions were horrendous. At this
Right 4
point,
narrows,
we were
keep middle,
literally
we're finished.
like a cyclone or something was going on. I don't even know. Like the rain was way too much, and I decided not to risk it. There's the Fiesta without the rear wing, and overall we're gonna be winning this stage with a 21.8 second gap from Thierry Neville and 36.3 second gap from Tanak, as Leb actually finishes third. So for anyone we didn't even lose that much time. We lost around 6 seconds on the final sector and 1 second on the penultimate sector. So, you know, it's just it's still a huge success that we managed to win this stage by such a gap and open up a gap of 25 seconds from Neville and 39 seconds from Tanak, who has fallen off the cliff there without being in contention for the victory anymore. I mean, like, even Neville is not in contention for the victory. So going into day 3 with a 25-second gap and 2 short stages remaining in this rally, I feel like we've sort of secured victory. But of course it's not over yet. But obviously we still have one more power stage victory to get in order to fully complete
Flat right tightens
the
into
record
left 5
of
short,
winning
into
all
right
the power
5.
stages in one single season. And if we do this that season, I highly doubt we can do that again next season, because
Square right,
it is an
don't cut,
achievement
30.
that I think I've never accomplished on any career mode episode, on any career mode series I've ever had on the channel. Like, I don't know, go back to WRC 4, go back to WRC 5, and go back to WRC 7 and WRC 8. I think I've never won every single power stage in a single season of on a full season of WRC. So it's such an achievement, and the thing that we need to pay attention on this stage is do not push way too much. I've overdid it there. That was a very, very scary first sector. There's no reason really to do that. There's not a reason to do that. We've almost secured victory. We're 8 tenths faster, but I don't even care. We can lose this stage just to have a very, very decent car for the final stage. I just want to win the power stage, get the 5 points again, set that record for myself, that personal record, and just win the rally and win the power stage again, hopefully.
Right 330.
Remember, we haven't won a rally in a while. We haven't won since Germany, and besides that, we haven't won since the 6 consecutive rally victories. 1.8 seconds slower. That flipping hairpin always gets me. Always gets me. It even got Borkard on our collaboration video. He lost it on the exact same corner. It's such a tricky corner. If you actually go too much on the inside, you're gonna just go over the bump and just completely lose the traction of the car. But either way, across the finish line, the car is in absolutely perfect condition, and that's what matters the most, as Neville is actually 6th, so he's gonna lose even more time on me, and Tanak is gonna be gaining time on me. Leb, Pierre, Louis-Libert, Ogier and Tanak are gonna be gaining time on me, but Neville isn't, which was our main competitor for this rally. So 27-second gap from Neville and 36-second gap from Tanak going into the final stage of this WRC9 career mode. Of this actually season 1 of the WRC9 career mode on the WRC category. So final stage, this could well and truly be my final stage with the Ford Fiesta. We could well and truly move on to Toyota next season, depends on my contract offers. It's either going to be M Sport or Toyota, but that's a decision that I'm going to be making on the next episode, not this one. For the time being, we're just going to enjoy the moment, and we're just going to try and obviously win this power stage, set my personal record of winning all the power stages in one single season. And yeah, let's just go and do this. Final stage of the Japanese rally. We've probably already won this rally. This is the sort of first section of this entire stage, so I know this part very, very, very well. You probably remember this sort of footage, but I did that actually on an M Sport car. But yeah, just go and check out that video. Absolutely love it. The video is named "This is why I love." This is why WRC9 is the best rally game. But yeah, just go and check out that video. It's absolutely insane. But either way, I'm just going to let you enjoy this whole stage, because this could well and truly be my final stage in the Fiesta car. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we get a contract offer from Mant and I can reevaluate my options for next season. But yeah, next season is going to be much harder. That's why I'm thinking about moving to a different team. But either way, let's just try and win this one, give it our best shot. We're just going to see the first sector, how good that's going to be. Probably green sector. Don't think I made any mistakes around here. 4.2 seconds, there you have it. Absolutely flying there through the first sector. That's just very good, isn't it?
Hairpin right cut into right 5, don't cut. And caution, hairpin left cut 60. Right 5 tightens 3, and left 6 for caution, square right widens, into left 6, keep middle over bridge 60, left 5 100, flat right long 500 over tunnel, right 4 60, left 4 cut 50, crest for right 5 30, right 6 into left 4.
6.8 seconds now the gap. Could have been more, but you know, that's just about it there. Just a little bit over pushing it. I'm pushing as much as I can, just to give one last dance with this Ford Fiesta, pushing it to its limits. Despite my habits being a bit crap this today, but yeah, pushing to the limit. One last time with the Ford Fiesta. I'm acting like this is probably my last rally with the Ford Fiesta, but I don't even know if it's going to be my last rally.
Right 3 30. Left 6 into right 6 30. Caution, right 3 over crest, and left 3 narrows, and left 4 60. Flat left. And right 6 tightens 4, don't cut 40. Caution, left 6 tightens 1, very narrow 30. right 3, 30, keep middle, narrows over bridge. And right 4 short, 30. Left 2, very narrow, 50. Right 6 narrows, 60. Right 5 short. And caution, left 5 tightens, acute hairpin left at junction, 30. Right 5 cut and left 5, and right 3 and left 4, and right 6 for left 3, short, 40. Right 4 cut, 50. Left 5, 30. Right 5 at junction into flat right. And left 5 for right 5, long.
This could even be flat out as you exit this sort of technical section. Now for the right hand hairpin as the gap is up to 10.6 seconds. Oh, come on man, don't make this contact. This silly contact. But yeah, last couple of corners is the final sector of this season. It's a bit feels weird to say the least to leave this season. It's been an awesome season, and it's probably going to be the completion of winning all the power stages. And we can end this with a banger now. 200 meters to go. One final corner across the finish line to set a 4:30.9, and it is gonna be another power stage victory, and a dominant one this time round. 13 seconds ahead of Thierry Neuville, 16.8 ahead of Oyt Tanak. What a great stage, and what a great way to end this season with yet another power stage victory. There you have it, 42nd overall victory from Thierry Neuville, 53 seconds from Oyt Tanak. The proper podium is back after Hayden Panda winning the Wales Rally. He's down to 7 this time round, and we're back to winning race after Germany. As we're setting our 8th victory in this season. Remember, we had the 6 consecutive rally victories, then the victory in Germany, and then this is the victory. So, of course, not as dominant as the beginning of the season, but that just doesn't matter, is it? You know, it's just 8 victories. That's way too many in a single season, and I feel like we did our best, and we won the championship with Ford, which was absolutely probably one of my main targets. And finally, we get the celebrations for the championship. 323 points for me, 284 for Thierry Neuville, 248 for Oyt Tanak, and 4th, actually, surprisingly enough, Sebastian Loeb with 139 points. Not Hayden Paddon, who actually won a rally this season. So, this is it. This is the season. As you can see there, overly, just what a start. I feel like that start, that lightning start we had at the start of this, the beginning of this season, it was the thing that really gave us the push to overly win this championship. But also this power stage victories. If you just add up all these points, 5, 5, 5, 5, it's actually insane to even think about. 13 multiplied by 5, that's around 65. Actually, no, it's 65 points if you really think about it. So 65 points added purely because of that. So absolutely insane. Of course, there's not really a reason to check out the constructor standings, with Hyundai literally having around 10 to 9 cars in its rally. It just doesn't really matter. Like, even if I go to Toyota, I'm never going to win the Constructors' Championship. If I go to Hyundai, I'm going to win it, and we probably even could get 1,000 points in the Constructors' standings. But it just doesn't really matter. Like, if somebody needs to do something in the developer team in the career mode, reduce the cars that Hyundai can actually put into a rally, like make them 3, you know, for its rally, and just choose the drivers, and just help out Helfin Evans, Giuseppe Calapi, and Kalle Rovanpera. Like, make them a little bit faster, because it's also unrealistic. Like, they're very good drivers in real life, so just improve the AIs. But something weird I say is actually the experience level of 60, it has increased. But the maximum level cap on the experience is actually 60. So, can we go to 61? I highly doubt it, but it seems like it's actually finally increasing for some weird reason. I have no idea why. But that's pretty much my season. 8 rallies out of the 13 won, 10 podiums out of the 13 rallies, 42 stages out of the 78 has been won, and total stage podiums 53 out of the 78. In my opinion, a fairly dominant season if you ask me. Having won half of the rallies, having been on the podium half of the rallies and more, having won half of the stages of the overall season, I feel like it has been a very, very dominant season. But I'm not going to be doing anything else on this episode. As you can see, next season contract will happen on the next episode. I highly doubt I'm going to be doing any events, just resting pretty much to get ready for the new contract. As for the new contract, I don't know which team I'm going to be driving for, either M Sport or Toyota. Hopefully we can get a contract from either of those two teams and I can make up my mind. Until then, the next episode will probably be in 1 or 2 weeks, but until then, you've got a huge job to do. Tell me down in the comments below what you want me to do for next season. What I was thinking is about increasing the difficulty, but somebody actually suggested instead of increasing the difficulty, I could turn off the HUD, which is all the indications, the speedometer, the split times, the gap and all that, which makes this a whole more immersive experience. Exactly what I did pretty much on the gameplay videos that I do on WRC now, where I turn off the HUD, just like I did on the Citara gameplay. But do you want me to do that? Do you want me to increase the difficulty and remove the HUD? Do you want me to just increase the difficulty and leave the HUD as it is, because it is helpful for you to understand what is going on? But remember, we want to make Season 2 on the WRC category more challenging. That's our target, because if we do the exact same thing and just win the championship again, it's not going to be as fun. Just suggest me down in the comments below things you want to see. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell to get notifications for any new videos. Follow me on Twitter, JohnMaDisco7. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it with any of your friends that are looking for WRC content. And until next video, guys, I'm not gonna say Happy New Year because I'm probably posting again after this. But yeah, I'll see you next one. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big moment we've all been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your turntable in front of your guests.
Set the volume control in your stereo system at the preferred listening level.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Beat rock, beat rock, beat rock, beat